We're often told that it's good to be the strong, silent type. But the fact is, while history's great leaders were strong, they were not silent. The people who shaped civilizations and cultures, who shaped the very fabric of our reality, were not silent. Alexander the Great, pictured here, was a powerful orator. So was George Washington. So was every major military and political leader in human history. When people are telling you to be strong and silent, they're basically saying, shut up and obey. Shut up and do what you're told. Be useful, but don't make waves. When someone's telling you to be strong and silent, they're telling you to be this. A well-trained donkey is strong and silent. Even people who were notorious for being silent, people like Silent Cal, that's Calvin Coolidge, weren't silent. This is one of Calvin Coolidge's many, many speeches. And while he might have been a little more terse than other presidents, he wasn't silent. He had a lot to say, and his words shaped the reality and culture of the time. Now, just as people have tried to trick you that it's good to be strong and silent, they trick you in another way by telling you that it's masculine to have bad handwriting. The reason that they tell you that it's masculine to have bad handwriting is because handwriting has its own power. Just as words have power and people don't want you to have that power, handwriting has its own type of power. Here's what happened the last time a group of young men had really good handwriting. They overthrew their government. I want you to take a look at the signatures on the Declaration of Independence. They're all different. They're all good, except for one. I want to draw your attention to one of these. This is the signature of Stephen Hopkins, and you'll notice that it's quite a bit worse than a lot of these other signatures, compared to John Adams, for example, or the legendary signature of John Hancock. The reason that his signature looks a little bit different is he wrote this at a time that he had really bad palsy in his hands. He'd gotten older. His hands shook terribly when he tried to write. He couldn't even use his right hand. He was right-handed, but he couldn't even use his right hand. He had to hold the quill in his left hand, support his arm with his right hand, but he still did his absolute best to etch out the best signature he could. When he did that, he famously said, "My hand trembles, but my heart does not." Your handwriting is a powerful representation of who you are. For me, it took me until my 30s for me to realize this. For most of my life, I believed, as many men do, that it's masculine to have bad handwriting, and I had bad handwriting. I turned that around, spent hours and thousands of pages working on my handwriting because I realized the power that good handwriting, that powerful handwriting can have. So whatever you're working on, go back to it. Do it in your absolute best, your strongest, your most powerful handwriting. And if you'd like to find ways to work on your handwriting more, to learn how to use the type of pen that I use nowadays, a dip pen, please email us at learn@voramethod.com.